dun, dun. Go ahead.
Come.
Welcome to another episode of Mystic Messenger. When we last left off, Jimmy's cat ran away, and now we're trapped in the apartment because he won't let us leave. And, he's a little creepy right now. Oh, I was expecting the comment of, that's an understatement.
It's nothing unusual. Yay!
Hi, you son.
Do you know the Mobius strip?
Of course.
Then you'll understand the situation I'm in. This is the right way. So we went, but it was a dead-end OTL.
Well, okay. That emoji is supposed, if you look at it sideways, it's supposed to
Oh,
look like a
that
person
again.
on their hands and knees.
I forgot already. It was a dead end! No! It was actually there! So we went!
What?
But we're back at the same place!
What?
I don't know how many hours we spent just circling that area!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mobius strip!
I thought someone was a good driver.
It's really dark out and the road's too complicated.
Okay.
I feel like I'm trapped in a maze.
I mean, same, you sung, but...
We're trapped in a labyrinth of emotions.
No, I meant about the road being complicated.
Oh,
I don't drive!
I thought you were talking about Juman.
I mean, he's complicated, but...
Seriously, what kind of place is this? We might actually end up just sleeping inside the car. We're in the middle of the mountain, so it's super dark outside, and what if a wild animal attacks us?
You'll be turned into a delicious meal. No. I happen to have kettle corn, and I'm a very happy Kage.
No!
Kage. What kind of GPS is that? Looks like my dad's thing that he has sitting on the dashboard. That, like, beeps every time you come to a light that's supposed to have a camera, but none of the cameras on the lights in Jersey work anymore. Because they ended that whole thing. Kage, you were here. Are you safe? Gee, I'm sorry you had to go back. It's fine. There wasn't anything you could do about it. I'm glad to hear that you were safe.
Jahee! My favorite other female member of the chat. Hi.
Hello, Yusung. But what is that photo? It's a photo of an alleyway in the shape of the Mobius strip. I still am not quite sure what that actually is, but apparently that's the right answer. The Mobius strip?
Have you never seen a Mobius strip, Kage?
No.
Okay, a Mobius strip is when you take a long rectangular strip of paper, you twist it halfway, and then you tape the ends together. What you end up with is a strip of paper with essentially only one side. You can trace your finger over the surface, and you'll eventually go all the way around both sides and end up back where you started. Like, if it was a normal strip of paper, there's a clear outside and an inside, right? But If you trace the
Mhm.
surface of a Mobius strip, you'll go from the outside to the inside and back again, and you can't tell which is which. That's what Yusung feels like.
Okay. you
No! That was just a metaphor!
Are you lost at this hour?
Yes?
I can't tell where you are from the photo since it's so dark. No, it's not. You don't think Seven is kidnapping Yusung and taking him to a strange place, do you?
Ah!
Trust Seven.
I have to trust him even if I don't want to! Can't just get off the car now.
I see. If you do get out, Seven's wish might actually come true.
What wish?
Hostage trade or something like that?
What?!
I'm joking.
My heart almost stopped. Don't joke about things like that. Don't scare me! But first, Kage, I didn't even ask how you are. How are you?
I have a cat in my face.
Wait, I thought his cat went missing.
No, I literally have a cat in my face.
You're still at Juman's place then?
Yeah.
Did you get to see Jae-hee? What did Juman say?
She said I had to come back
Why?
because I was rejected at the entrance.
Oh my god.
Apparently, he said I should email him if it's something important. It must not have occurred to him that I went there myself because it was so important that I had to tell him in person.
Oh my god, Juman.
He was a bit harsh, but please understand, considering his current situation, state of mind, of being, of cat in face. I'm just trying to understand. Or what? I'm trying my best to understand, but it's difficult.
I feel bad for Kake since she can't go home, but Jae-hee, oh my god. You do so much for him, but he won't even see you!
This is quite embarrassing for me. All Mr. Hun cares about is finding his cat, and he's ignored all his other duties. He's a true adult hiding Kage so that no one can see her, as if she's a toy he owns.
Yeah, are you sure you can talk about your boss like this? I'm worried for you, Jae-hee.
I just think that Jimin needs more time. I asked you to go there so he can feel better quickly, but for some reason it seems to be taking more time now.
Okay, you're really okay, right?
Yes, Jimin is very nice to me, as always.
You say that you're fine, but I can't help but get nervous since he couldn't see you!
The bodyguards told me that she was fine and safe, but forcing someone inside like this cannot be the right thing to do.
But also, what'll happen to the party if he's not letting her go?
I'll try to do what I can here.
Are you sure you're okay with that?
If you need anything, I will help too. See if Seven can reroute the emails from the apartment to my phone, like, so that I don't have to be in the apartment to get them.
They go to your email address.
It's weird because he said something like literally that you have to be in the apartment to get the emails to the phone.
Oh.
Because nobody else can access that part of the app. It's weird.
Oh, this will be solved if Juman just lets her go.
is he being so stubborn?
It's certain that Mr. Han is in a very unstable state right now. The company might be in trouble as well if things continue on like this. We'll have to hold a shareholders meeting in a couple of days.
I'm using this emoji too many times today.
And what about Mr. Chairman? Last night, he called me to say that he was very disrespectful towards Sarah. He was very angry and said he'd visit Mr. Han first thing in the morning.
Yeah? Oh my god, what happened to them? Between them?
I don't know the details, but it seems the both of them got into a fight. There was a fight.
OMGs.
Really, OMG. But it's a plus that Mr. Chairman knows how obsessed Mr. Han is about his cat, and is very mad about it. When he asked me if Mr. Han was taking care of his work properly, I lied and told him there isn't any. But if he finds out that I was lying, my job might be on the line as well. I'll talk to him so that nothing like that will happen.
I thought Jimin was super smart. I doubt he didn't see this thing coming. Why is everything going so wrong?
I'm sure that Mr. Han is aware of the deteriorating situation.
I
He's
don't
fully
think
aware.
he is.
He is fully aware, and yet he's ignoring all his duties and trying to stay at home with Kage. I really cannot understand.
You know, maybe it's just that Jumin's meh. Jumin's making a lot of mistakes.
The company might go down when he gets into another relationship. He won't be in another relationship. I'll be the last.
Whoa. That sounds more like a threat than romantic to me. Am I the only one?
Apparently it's the right answer!
He won't be in another relationship. I'll be the last.
I'm gonna hurt you. I did not say it like that.
Because if I'm not the last, then it's going to be the last time he's with anyone.
I am not a yandere! As much as I play one really well, I am not a yandere.
That's so romantic!
Hana is terrified now. Just Monica, just Monica. Oh wait, you won't get that yet. Yes, I wish this to be the last as well. I hope Mr. Han pulls himself together and comes back to work.
I'll pray so that Jumin gets his sanity back. I read it in a book called Secret. If you wish for something desperately, it'll come true.
I don't know what that's a reference to, but okay. I've prayed every single day so that I don't have to work late, but it rarely seems to work for me. I'll also hope for Jumin to organize his feelings and feel better.
Hang in there, Jaehee. With Kage, 3 of us will be praying for it, so things will be fine. I heard that if more people pray for the same thing, it's more likely to come true.
Is that for real? You really are cute to believe in such things, Ethan.
Thank you.
Ugh. Yes, well, Secret or Eureka or whatever it is, I hope that the power of the universe converges on me to gift me with a miracle. And all the problems at work will be solved.
Yes! A miracle!
I have to go back to work now. Jaehee, hang in there. I'll try to talk to Jimin too. Thank you for saying that. If the conversation goes well, I hope he shows up at work tomorrow. And I'll get going.
Okay, Jaehee, see you later. I guess even Jaehee can't be patient any longer.
I hope he comes back to normal soon.
You're still worried about him? You're still worried about him? He's really amazing. Because I'm actually a bit disappointed in him. But these days he's rarely coming to the messenger, too. And I doubt he's thinking about the party. He's being so mean. Now that the party is upcoming, I was searching around here and there to recommend more guests. I don't know if it'll help, but I joined a Toeic group before. It's called Shoe Size Toeic Stores.
Stores?
Scores. It literally means a group where all the members have scores equivalent to their shoe sizes.
From what I gather, TOEIC is like their SAT scores.
Oh. Good, because I didn't know what I was talking about.
It's a bit embarrassing, but why don't we invite them to the party?
Sure.
They'll like that. They can meet people at the party who have good scores and maybe get tips and tricks from them. Their scores will still be around their shoe sizes, though. I should tell them right now! I really desperately hope for Juman to come back to normal and for the party to be held properly! If Juman knows this, I hope he tries harder to communicate with us. I don't know what his feelings are toward you, Kage, but everyone in the RFA cares about each other. I hope he doesn't forget that.
I'll tell Jimin you said that. Thank you.
Thank you. I really believe that communication can solve most of the problems. Huh? We're now on a different road. Maybe we finally escaped the maze. I should get going. Prayers do work.
Congrats. Go ahead. I'll see you later.
I'll come back with good news. Try and be as comfortable as you can, alright? I'll come back later. Be careful. Later. Careful.
Kage! Are you okay?
I'm fine, Zen. So you're awake.
I couldn't sleep. So I turned on the TV, and I saw that the furball dominated late-night ad spots, as well as the primetime spots. Ugh. That's not it. After all those TV spots, the channel was showing reruns of A-celebrity news. And Jumin Han this, and Jumin Han that. Seriously, the whole show was about that jerk. What was funny was a bunch of people who don't know anything sat around a table and started seriously debating about Jumin Han's personal life. How he met that woman Sarah at a club, how his father introduced her to him, how she must actually be from a rich family. They were producing all kinds of rumors. And Ferris Filton was sure that Sarah's a corporate heiress or something. He added that they're probably together right now. Totally made me laugh.
You'll find out that I'm with Jimin right now. Will that affect him badly?
Well, I don't know whether to say it's lucky or unfortunate that people don't know that you're with him. I think it's too early to tell. If this is on TV, things must be crazy on the internet. It's strange that he's all over the television when he's barely showing up at work or in this messenger. You know, the new play I'm preparing for is actually a pretty big production. And there's usually a musical theater corner on A Celebrity News. But because of that jerk, the corner just totally disappeared. Everyone's just busy talking about that guy. So discouraging.
Jim will feel better soon. Just wait a bit more.
Yeah, I hope so. Kage, tell that jerk to stop being so stubborn and come back to his senses. He's done everything he's wanted to do.
I'm sure Jimin doesn't want to be like this.
You think? I honestly don't know. Considering the Jumanhan I know, he would have gone back to normal way before if he wanted to. Be careful, and call me if something happens. I'm sorry, that's all I can say. I'll tell you if I come up with a better plan, okay?
Thank you for thinking of me. Get some rest.
Of course, I'm sorry for not being able to do more. Rest up. Bye.
You're still awake is something uncomfortable. It's not even early morning yet. Is the bed uncomfortable?
What are you doing up?
I was observing you sleep.
Because that's not creepy.
No, it isn't. You can't know how wonderful it is to hear you breathe while you're asleep.
I'm pretty sure I snore, so...
When the moonlight hits your hair, all that anxiety that's been torturing me throughout the day magically disappears. And for a while, tranquil and beautiful peace persists.
Okay.
But once the sun comes up and you start your day, I'll be anxious again.
Dude, this literally sounds like you want me to be, like, asleep forever. Please don't kill me.
Are you okay?
I think I got a kernel of popcorn stuck in my throat.
Anxious thoughts of you leaving, of someone making you leave.
Did you feel that way towards Elizabeth?
Not this much, but feebly, yes. And I realized something after losing her. If there's someone I want to protect, I have to be by her side all the time. And the person I want to protect right now is you, Kage. So I don't want you to go anywhere. I know that I am not rational, but I know how special you are. I want to overprotect you. But I know myself, once this anxiety goes away, I will be rational again. So please, just bear with me.
Wasn't Rika special to you?
Rika. Rika is a special person too, although I could never have her. On the outside, she was so kind and generous, but on the inside, she was amazingly charismatic. Until I met Rika, all the women around me just liked to flatter me. So I thought highly of a woman who spent her life truly trying to help others. The fact that I didn't have anything she wanted made me feel free, comfortable, innocent. Do you understand what I'm saying? She deserved all the love V gave her.
Were you close to her?
I think we were. As friends. Until I joined RFA. V and Rika were the only ones I opened up to. I liked spending time with her. I still remember how she always curiously looked at me, as if she were analyzing me. Whenever she looked at me like that, I felt like she saw everything inside me, even my ugly side. It is quite strange that I imagined she saw everything inside me. But it made me feel better when I imagined that. Because I felt as if she was seeing the real me.
Did you have feelings for Rika?
I didn't even think about my emotions towards her, since she was never going to be mine. But aside from that, I did think she was the only... But aside from that, I did think she was the only woman who truly understood me. Before Rika, I couldn't find anyone who'd make me feel comfortable. My father's girlfriends, his new wife, women who like my wealth, businessmen, wealthy people, employees and all. I couldn't share my emotions to anyone around me. The more they approached me, the more I shut my doors and became used to saying only what was needed. To be honest, the real me knew it. That I am not the man the world wants. That I am a mutant.
Should I call Professor X?
No, please call Professor Gast.
No!
On the outside, I may seem like an eloquent gentleman with good manners. But on the inside, I'm just a weak person who has to fight away twisted thoughts. Thoughts of locking you inside my world and never letting go. It's the first time I've mentioned this to anyone. It's making me nervous. Won't you think of me as strange after knowing all this? Can you accept me for who I am? Did you answer? Or did he just wake up?
I didn't answer, so...
I feel like this is a dream. Do you know that? Oh, I guess the scene just continued. Camera changed. Every time I realize how precious you are to me, I have to fight. So many thoughts of you roam inside my head. The anxiety, happiness, fear, pleasure, anger, and love, all related to you.
Anger? Why anger?
Because you still talk to the other RFA members.
Oh, stop it. I'm allowed to have friends.
It's as if my emotional pipeline just burst open all at once. I don't feel like I have perfect control of myself, so I keep fighting. If you try to leave me, I will use every means possible to restrain you.
Okay.
I'm so afraid. By the way, what I just said was hypothetical. I'm so afraid that I'll turn like that.
Panic mode deactivate.
So I have to keep fighting. Two desires are clashing inside me. But soon, I only want the desire to love you to remain.
I think I understand how you feel. I'll wait until you figure things out.
Yes, please wait a little bit more. Because I'm also very afraid of hurting you. Now I feel much more comfortable. Thank you. I really had no idea that someone like you would pop into my life without any notice. You reach out your hand without expecting anything in return. You listen to me and nod,
Nod.
and you've accepted things about me that others refused. Words become meaningful once they reach you. I can't control myself very well because I get excited too easily. But when the current of my emotions calms down, I want us to be a couple. Like normal people. I hope that day comes soon. You smell so good. I hope you never leave me. Even if you can't say that you'll stay with me forever. If you mean it, I wish you'd tell me that you'll stay. For now.
I will stay by your side. And everybody has to say goodbye at some point.
That's true as well. But it saddens me to hear you say that right now. I won't expect any answers right now.
There are other RFA members, including Jaheen. Don't think you're alone.
Yes, you're right.
You've been a complete ass to her.
Perhaps I should be more open towards them now.
Yeah. She's doing a lot just to keep your ass out of the fire.
I'll go see my father in the morning.
Good.
I'll turn back our relationship to the way it was, so that that woman is no longer a potential threat, and family is important. Please, wish me luck.
Everything will work out.
I'll make sure of that. For our sake.
See? He's not a bad guy.
He's a lot like me.
Yeah, I know. I honestly, that's one of the reasons why I like his route so much. Because he reminded me a lot of you.
Hey!
And now he's ignoring me.
I brought it up.
I love you.
You answered. I love you. I thought we were done with that part of the... Yeah, sorry.
You're so adorable.
I
I love
fucked up.
it. Shut up! I will beat you.
Hey! Everybody! Morning!
I'm awake! 7, did the driving go okay?
Wow. I was just about to talk about that. What a beautiful morning. I'll tell you something about driving in the night. Unless you have bad eyes.
That
What?
there was a line above that.
I'll tell you something about driving in the night. Driving in the mountains in the middle of the night. Unless you have bad eyes. Don't ever do it! Satellite signals that make GPS useless and curvy roads very straight lines. Make me stay up all night, barely.
So must have been hard for him.
It's not a secret that I kept getting more lost because you, son, kept whining, lol. I finally found the right road, and you, son, ran out of the car like a freed slave, started panting and yelling out these weird prayers.
Oh no. Must have been so hard.
It was harder for me to drive. If Yusling had the energy to shout out prayers, then he was at least feeling alive. Anyways, as a result, we got to our picnic spot safely.
Congrats.
Thank you. We're going to start our mission now. If I get back alive, I'll find out more about Glam Choi and recommend a ton of guests for the party. KK? But just in case I don't go back alive, I will make some announcements.
Oh, I don't like this. Huh? Why are you saying that all of a sudden? Is it that dangerous?
The Defender of Justice 707 is always lives in danger.
Is always lives in danger.
Or something. Everyone! If the Genius Hacker 707 doesn't go back within 25 hours from now, please!
That does not say 25.
I was about to say 24, but then it said 5. I couldn't undo my 20. Please consider me missing. What to do when 7 is missing. 1. Call Mary Vanderwood III, left her number with you, son. 2. When you are connected, say the password. The password is... Asdef QWERTY Asdef 123. 3. When you hear the voice say, "It has been processed," in Arabic, hang up and throw the phone into the river. 4. Don't try to find out what happened and go back to your daily lives. 5. Question marks. 6. The end. Now, if you've read this far, you will be seriously worrying and wondering, what's wrong?
What? What's wrong with that dude? Who'd protect the world if Defender of Justice 707 can't?
I don't sound like that. 7? What's going on?
The Defender of Justice has a lot of secrets. Not that secret that Yusung mentioned, but I'm saying this just in case of the 0.001% .0000000000001% possibility of something bad happening. So don't take it too seriously. If I go missing while racing, go missing while hiking in the mountains, go missing the next day after saying I'm going to the moon, go missing while going to buy goldfish-shaped bread, go missing while going to buy bread-shaped goldfish, all you have to do is follow that procedure. That's the only reason why I'm telling you.
Goldfish. What? Bread-shaped goldfish? What? What? What?
Nailed it.
Alright. Be careful.
You can't seem to stop worrying about me, can you, Kage? I'm touched.
Oh my god. Please stop that. Please stop that.
Now, our picnic will officially start soon, so I'll recommend a guest party, a party guest, before leaving. You're held hostage at Juman's place, so I don't know whether we'll have the party or not. Fuck that guy. But if the party is still on, let's invite the people who love cats. For Juman, who's finally back to normal-ish. If he meets them, I feel like he'll start loving cats again, lol, and then I'll get a cat!
Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, about Jimin loving cats again, not about you getting a cat.
Oh, yeah, lol. Fine. On it. I am gonna go and do my job now. You'll wish me luck, right?
Good luck!
Yay! Goddess of luck, follow me! I, the hero, is always in your heart. I will be back. V, it's me. How's traveling? Oh, okay. So you're coming back for the party. Glad to hear that. Something is happening. I'm about to go on a mission right now, and I just wanted to talk to you before, just in case something happens. If something happens, just take care of the classified RFA documents. The way to deactivate that special security system will be automatically sent to you as soon as I'm reported missing. Don't worry too much, I'm just going on a mission. You know that I'm only saying this just in case.
Seven! There's a squirrel over here! It just flew! I didn't know they could do that!
Shh! I told you to stay there!
Fine.
Hello? Sorry. Huh? Oh. It's Vanderwood. She's a bit stressed out right now. The task will be over in 5 hours. Sorry that I have to work on a dangerous project when we're preparing for the party. Oh, there's one more thing I have to tell you. V, you didn't hear about Elizabeth yet, right? Don't be surprised. She's missing. I didn't believe it at first either. She ran out of Juman's house somehow. He's put out the missing ad all over the country, so I think he'll find her, but he's seriously not himself right now. He even said that he'll return Elizabeth to you once he finds her. Yeah. That's surprising, but there's one more thing. Kage is at Juman's place right now. Huh? No one knows the address of the apartment. She went there to comfort him because something else was going on. But Ellie went missing and things got a bit complicated. I don't know what he's thinking, but Kage hasn't been coming back to the apartment for 2 days now. I think she might be trapped inside the house. I feel like Jumin is a bit too excited right now. Do you remember how Jumin changed a bit when he was with Rika and laughed a lot and made weird jokes? Compared to then, he's way more excited, or I guess you could say agitated. Everyone's having a hard time keeping him in control. He never listened to us anyway. He's so stubborn. But there's no one else to tell you this, so I'm just telling you now. If you're worried, fly back home as soon as you can and go talk to him. Keeps holding Kage back, then we might not be able to hold the party. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Not about Ellie nor Kage. Maybe hard to believe, but Jumin is acting strange. Yeah. Okay. Everything else is fine. Zen and Jaehee, Yusung, they're all the same. Worry about yourself more, please. Your eyes are still the same. Don't worry about me, I'll take care of myself. Then I'll call you after I finish this. See you at the party, V. Well, he'll find out that I brought Yusung along once he sees the messenger, but at least I bought some time.
7! You finished with your phone call?
Yep! You're here just in time!
Why were you whispering? Who'd you call?
Just someone at work.
Knew it. Anyways, I don't want to be hiding here anymore. This is the Hackers HQ, right? Tell me your plan. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm just going to look around and try to make a hole so I can collect information that might threaten the hacker. I'll dig where the landlines are buried and tag a tracking device if I see any vehicles. It'll be best if I can install a hacking program into their security system, but I'll have to see about that. Meanwhile, you go into the car and keep a binoculars out with your keep a lookout with your binoculars. And if you see someone, page me.
Is that all I'm gonna do?
No. If I give you the signal, or if I don't come back within 5 hours, drive the car and get out of here.
What about you?
Just leave me. I have an escape route planned out.
What? I can't just abandon you! And I've only driven twice! What if I get chased?
You're good at car rider. You're good at car rider, right? And according to the satellite footage I watched, they change vehicles when they pass a certain area. You'll be able to buy time there.
7? I don't know about this. I don't think I can just leave you here and run away.
Yusung?
Yeah?
I know that once the situation hits you, you'll do well. And don't feel guilty about leaving me behind. I'm good at surviving, somehow. Anime plot magic.
7! Aren't you hiding something? It's suspicious. This place, and what I have to do, it's all...
It is suspicious. That's why I brought you here. Yusung, listen carefully.
Okay.
I don't feel good about this either. This place. I mean, something is definitely happening here. If I thought it'd be easy, I would have come alone. But I need you right now. You, soldier.
I got that, Seven.
If this really is the hackers' headquarters, I told V that we should find out ASAP why the people here would attack our messenger. Okay? But the strange thing was, V told me to wait until after the party was over. That felt so wrong that I couldn't stand it.
Oh, he's playing the V card to get Yusung to do what he wants.
That felt so wrong that I couldn't stand it. My instincts kept telling me that something bad will happen if I don't do anything before the party. It's bad. Bad.
Seven.
So please, let me figure out the truth. Please.
Alright. If you put it that way, I'll try my best.
Thank you. Now, you and I are going to be the only ones who know what happens here. I won't have the face to see V if something happens to you. I don't know what that sentence means.
Never do I.
But you have to tell me everything once this is over, okay? I hated that you and V only talk to each other about these things.
I think that was supposed to be like, I won't have the strength to face V.
Oh.
But you...
Okay. I'll go undercover now, so you just stay in the driver's seat, okay? The binoculars and chips are inside the trunk.
Alright.
Page me if something happens, okay?
Alright. Just leave it to me. He's gone. Glad that he's letting me do this. I'm worried.
That's all you're gonna get out of me.
Hello?
It's me. I had to check whether you're still doing okay at home.
I'm fine.
I'm sorry I left you alone in that house. It was still dangerous for you to come with me, so I had no choice. I just felt like the same thing was going to happen if you walk outside that door. I will think about sending you home once I know you are 100% safe, so don't worry. I've filled up the fridge with fresh fruit for you. Why don't you try eating some?
That actually sounds wonderful.
And the phone in the living room is connected to the one in the lobby. Press 0.
Help. Do you know how hard it is to play this game with her on my chest, me having to hold her so she doesn't fall, and slightly leaned back? Oh, now she moves. Mommy's complaining because I want to snuggle.
Press 0 and you'll be able to reach them.
For those who don't have context here, I sent Hana a picture of me and my cat.
Also, I told you this yesterday, but if you need, they'll deliver meals prepared by a chef. And it's not food. They can and it's not just food. They can bring you anything to help you pass the time.
Oh, really?
Anything except a man.
That's not what I was thinking! Jesus, Truman!
Please stay there safe and sound until I return.
Besides, I'm pretty sure prostitution is illegal. So if you're running a prostitution ring, we need to talk, and I better be getting a cut.
Did you want a cut of the money or the men?
Both. This is a terrible show. We are terrible people. I'm sorry. That's not an appropriate joke to make.
Please stay there safe and sound until I return. I have a lot of work right now, so I think I have to stop by a couple places before going to the office. You might be able to reach me easily. You might not be able to reach me easily, but don't forget I am always thinking about you.
Aw.
I'm... Okay, I read that incorrectly.
What did you read that as?
I might even miss you right now.
Ouch! Ouch! Kayla, Daddy's mean. Wow. Sammy, you should be playing Elizabeth. How much you talk during the show.
I miss you even right now.
Amazing. I guess you can't come see me right now?
I'd like to hold you in my arms and just stay in bed. Of course, I don't know if I can just stop at holding you.
Behave.
When I return, tell me what you want to do. I'll do whatever I can. Oh, I think the driver needs to talk to me. Maybe there's a change in schedule. I'll call you as soon as I can. Just stay there and rest, my love.
It sounds so condescending coming out of the Sephiroth voice.
It is.
No, he's supposed to mean it. Kage, did you read what Seven said?
I did. You think they're really okay?
I don't know what picnic Seven is on, but why did he say all that? Still, he wrote down what we should do if he goes missing. I'm worried he'll leave a will next time. Ugh. Of course, I will hope for that to never happen. But, Jathi? What? But, Jahi, how are things at work? Did Jimin go to the office? Mr. Han has something to take care of. He is stopping by somewhere before coming. The office is the same as yesterday. One special thing is, Mr. Chairman and Mr. Han are planning to meet today. So I gave Mr. Chairman's chief assistant, Sarah's personal credit report. What? The door's open! I hope he gets to see it and thinks again about Sarah. And currently, he has only listened to her side of the story and is very angered that his son hurt an innocent girl. Ugh. I managed to get in touch with Mr. Han. But he refused to discuss your return home. You have to return before the party. But I have no idea what Mr. Han is thinking these days. I'm worried he will be stubborn again. Ugh. I think Jimin still needs some more time. Let's wait a bit more. I suppose there's nothing else we can do but wait. He has refused to communicate with anyone except for you. So, as his assistant, who's worked for him for years, I feel very discouraged. Of course, nothing will change by me saying this. Instead of me, you'll have to convince Mr. Han so that he can return to how he normally was. Don't you think? I'll try my best, Jaehee. Yes. You make this very difficult! Since you are the only person Mr. Han will listen to right now, I must go back to work now. Please take good care of Mr. Han. Goodbye. I'll try my best to convince him. Thank you. I hope to see him back to his usual state as soon as possible. Then goodbye. Shh. Excuse me, I'm gonna beat my cat. Sammy! Is that from Xenoblade?
Nope. That is from Atelier Liddy and Sewell.
Oh, I can't guess the things I don't play yet!
I know, but keep this one in mind.
Hello? If you'd picked something from Sophie, I might have known it.
I'm sorry.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
You got 15 at least, right?
Yeah.
It's me. That.
Sorry. What did my mouse just do? Hold on. I'll try that again.
I ended up driving us back home and I just got confused. You're the only one I felt like I could call.
What? What's going on? Are you okay?
Yeah, I can't even tell you what happened. What do I do? Seriously, how did this happen? I thought Seven was stronger than anyone I know. I'm so worried about.
What?
I wish Jimin were here. He'd be able to think objectively about the situation. Seven told me not to say anything, so I can't. Sure, something strange is happening around him.
What?
Just pray for us that everything will work out. I'm going to pray too. There's nothing else I can do.
Hi, Sammy. Are you done meowing?
And tell Jimin that Elizabeth is safe in my arms. I feel like we
What?
solved one thing and another just blew up.
This is too early to be happening.
What?
Screw you.
Wait, what? Seven, what'd you say? Huh? You're going to try? What are you talking about? Yep. All right. Just please stay still. sorry, I have to stop the car now. I'll tell everyone the details later. Bye.
What? What? I don't remember this.
Did we get the bad end?
No.
Hey, Kage.
Zen, hello.
I'm glad that you're here. But why do I feel like Jae-hee's having a really hard time right now? I couldn't focus during rehearsal. Because I had to keep thinking about that jerk for my character.
I understand it'll be more helpful if you try to understand. I think it'll be more helpful if you try to understand Jumin's background and past.
You're right. Those are important when figuring a person out, but I don't want to understand that jerk's background. Yu-sung, how was the picnic?
Where the hell did you go? And why? And what was with that phone call?
I don't know what to say to that. Are you with Seven right now? Dude, send us a photo. What's up? To be honest, Seven told me not to tell anyone. I'm so worried about him, I don't know what to do.
Should I call Jumin? Do you need help?
Don't call him. Why? Then at least tell us. Seven told me not to tell her. I seriously think I'm gonna cry because I'm not already. What the hell is going on? God, just tell us the gist of it. I came here to help Seven, but the place seems so suspicious. He just told me to keep a lookout and went out on his own. But I'm so nervous because I haven't heard anything from him yet.
Why do you feel suspicious of the place?
He told me not to say anything. Just tell us the gist of it then. It might be someplace I know. I'm sure you don't know this place. I've never seen anything better than the place. What place is it? Is it like a castle in the middle of the mountains or something? Ah! How did you know? For real?
What? You're lying. How can a place like that exist?
I'm in shock too. I'm shocked. Yu-sung, tell us more. I'm not supposed to. As you said, there's literally a castle in the middle of the mountains. The roof is painted a strange color. It's so suspicious. Suspicious castle. Is the roof green? Ah! How did you know? God. It's been a long time since Seven went off. And he's not coming back, so I'm worried. He can't be gone for more than 5 hours. Send a photo of the building right now and take a photo of the building right now and send it to me. No!
Send it to me right now! I'm not kidding! A castle in the middle of the mountains with a green roof. It's exactly like the dream I had before!
What?
Send the photo. No!
Sen, I don't believe in psychic dreams.
I don't want to believe it either, so send it to me! Aren't you worried about Seven? What's the use of the promise if something happens to Seven?
I think he should keep his promise with Seven.
But what if someone gets hurt? Lucia was wrong to take you there without discussing it with us!
That's true. But I was glad that I could actually help.
You can't just go to a place like that without telling us! Just send the photo. I won't ask any more questions.
Alright. I'll just send the photo.
Way to be a bully, Zen.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
Wait,
How can you tell the roof is green?
Because that's the roof right there.
Oh. That looked like the sky.
Also,
Why is Elizabeth?
Oh my god! It's exactly like the place in my dream!
Seriously?
oh my god. So it really was a psychic dream.
Yeah. Damn. I didn't expect it to be exactly the same.
But if it's really a psychic dream, then shouldn't Elizabeth be in that photo?
Look again!
Perhaps the artists just didn't redraw it. Oh.
I think that white thing in the photo is the furball.
What?
Look closely at the photo. That white fur. The tail.
It's Elizabeth III!
Where? Where?
I see it right there. Where are you two?
Where are you two looking at?
Oh.
Where are you two looking at?
God, this is frustrating. All cats may look the same to you since you're not allergic. But if I think about how humiliated I was at the last party, I can never forget that damn cat. Trust me and go out for a look.
Someone told me not to get out.
Nothing will happen just because you leave the car for a while.
This is the chance to find Juman's cat!
That's true.
Don't worry too much. Just grab the furball and get back inside the car.
Alright. Yeah, we do have to find the cat. So I'll go out right now! Meh.
Yeah, report back to us. And be careful.
Okay. Wish me luck.
It really was a psychic dream. But Seven, where the hell did he go?
I can't understand why Elizabeth would be there.
Me neither. I just thought it was a stupid dream, but it's exactly the same. Anyway, once he comes back, I'll make sure he pays the price for worrying us this much. Ugh, I'm in agony. Why did I have that dream? And why is it happening exactly the same in real life? I'm getting a headache.
Get some rest. We might find Elizabeth thanks to this, though.
Yes, Joy. Let's think positively about this. But I feel so anxious. I'm going out to get some fresh air. Before my headache gets worse. You be careful too. Oh my god! You really are Jumin's cat! Elizabeth! Why are you here? Everyone's looking for you! How the hell did you end up here? Let's go to the car first. Come here. Good girl. Now you understand what I'm saying, don't you? You miss Jumin, don't you? Let's go back to him. Come follow me. Thank God she's listening. Does she recognize me? She's only seen me a couple times. Huh? But you're really clean. Did someone look after you? You don't seem to be starved or anything.
It's a certain someone.
I don't know what that means.
It's a certain someone whose name we don't know.
Wait. Yes?
Where are you taking that cat?
Oh, she's my friend's cat. There's an ad for her online.
Friend. Jumin Han doesn't have friends.
You might think that if you only see him on TV, but Jumin's not a bad person in real life. But do you live in that castle over there? We're not trying to break in or anything. We just got lost. We'll just leave with the cat. I'm kind of sweating right now.
You're shaking. Can't believe Jumin Han has a friend like this. Sorry, but once I found you, I have to know which group you belong to.
Did I say friend earlier? I must have made a mistake. I'm just passing by.
Am I supposed to believe that? I didn't hear of any blondes in RFA. Who must you be?
RFA. So this really is the hackers' headquarters.
Hackers headquarters.
What do you have against RFA?
You son!
Huh? Seven!
What are you doing over there?
Seven, where were you? I was worried.
7.
I was more worried. I told you to stay in the car. I just told you I'd go to the bathroom.
Bathroom?
Oh, I apologize. We were just passing by. You son, run.
What?
Run! Go to the car now!
Running!
God, why is the cat running after him? I'm sorry. We were on a picnic and got lost. I just wanted to go to the bathroom.
So, you figured it out.
What do you mean? It was a mistake. Anyway, sorry for frightening you. Have a good day. Then I'll be off.
Lucio. Is that what you chose after throwing out your real name?
Who are you?
You don't remember. You forgot me. I knew it. I still meet you in my dreams sometimes. Never thought I'd get to see you in person. I practiced so many times in my dreams, giving you misery, crushing you, and getting my revenge. Every time, I'd wake up and feel
wait. You missed a line.
practiced it over and over and over again. Every time I'd wake up and feel sad that it wasn't real. But now that I know what you look like all grown up, maybe I'll dream about this face.
You.
Now you recognize me.
Can't believe this. What? Why are you here? No, you RFA.
How is Kage?
I can't understand. Why are you? Rika told me.
Oh, that's the car. Honk, honk, honk.
So noisy.
Seven! Get in the car!
Oh!
Hurry! Come on, haven't you seen any action movies? Hurry! Our covers are blown! It'll be dangerous if we stay!
Okay.
Running away like a coward again. Still the same 10 years later. Damn. How did he figure this place out that fast? Luciel, I will never forgive you. Even if I forgive everyone else, not you. Never.
I can't believe Zen's dream was real.
I hope they find Elizabeth.
That's important too. But I'm very concerned of Luciel and Yusung's safety. I hope they come back safely with Elizabeth. Gosh. I hope Luciel or Yusung tell us what's happening once they see this.
How's work going? Did Jimin meet his father?
Not yet. I will have to go to a meeting with them very soon, though. Mr. Chairman was supposed to have tea with Jimin. What? Mr. Chairman was supposed to have tea with Mr. Han, but he suddenly wanted to meet him in the conference room. I'm guessing that he saw Sarah's credit report that I slipped in. Yusung! You're here!
Yusung! Hi! Is Elizabeth with you?
Yes! Jaehee! Jaehee! Kage! Kage!
Are you safe?
Yes! And I found Elizabeth! Da, 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 da.
Oh my god. What a day.
But where's Jimin?
He's preparing to meet with Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman? Hmm?
Yes, I think they are going to discuss Sarah. It's good news that you found Elizabeth. It will be better for me to tell him this news after the meeting. Since I assume they are about to talk about a sensitive subject, I don't want to shake him with big news.
Yeah, I think that would be best.
Oh. Okay. So you want me to take care of her for the time being?
Yes, I'd appreciate that. And don't ever let her run off.
And don't let Lucielle take care of her.
You're not here, Janet.
Okay! She has nowhere to go now anyways. We're still in the car.
You're on your way back.
Meow. Meow.
Meow. Meow. Meow. Meow. Then again, this is the cat that Jimin has taken in his private plane, so I don't know how opposed she is to cars.
Yes, Seven's driving. But he's mumbling something to himself and driving like a zombie.
Did something happen to Seven? Did something else happen other than finding Elizabeth?
That's...
I knew it. Be careful so that Seven doesn't make a mistake while driving. Elizabeth can't get hurt or anything. No, both of you can't get hurt. You have to make sure that Elizabeth is safe, though.
Yep. And we'll be back safe too.
I know you will. Of course. Anyways, the meeting is about to start, so I have to leave.
Yes! Call me after the meeting!
Alright, please take care. Jae-hee, I hope the meeting goes well. Thank you. We have a lot of information gathered now, and Mr. Han seems quite adamant, so I think the meeting will go very well. I'll come back with good news. Then I'll get going. Please excuse me.
God, I have to say, I was pretty amazing today.
What did you do?
I can't tell you exactly what I did. It was a bit dangerous, but I would do it 100 times more for the RFA. God, I'm so cool. Maybe it's because I let all 3 of my guards down, but I'm getting sleepy.
You should still keep Seven company while he's driving. He can't doze off, so keep talking to him.
I should. He did a lot of work too, so I can't just rest on my own. See you later, Kage!
Why did you suddenly change the meeting place? Because I had something to show you. I heard you were very rude to Sarah-kun and thought about having a chat over tea, but I received something from my assistant during lunch. What did you receive? Apparently, someone who works for you must have done some research on Sarah. Here, take this. It's Sarah-kun's credit report. She must have a lot of debt, and I called a couple places to check myself, and I could tell there were multiple loans under the company name. Assistant Kang found this, although I didn't know about the company's financial situation. I was aware of her personal credit situation. Why didn't you let me know if you knew? Because I never intended to marry her in the first place, and I was preoccupied. Preoccupied? You mean your missing cat? I was going to talk about all your ads anyways. It's simply too much. Think of the company's reputation. It's nothing to go see the team. It's nothing to go see Top TV for. There was a reason I had to find that cat. You will not understand, Father. A reason? You care so much about that cat, but not about finding someone. I cannot understand you, son. All I want is for you to meet someone and be happy. Can you still say that after seeing the credit report of the woman you wanted me to marry? I'm sure Glam-kun didn't know about Sarah-kun's financial situation, and just because she has financial problems, it doesn't mean she's a bad person. Christ, are you being serious? If I were you, Father, I would never let those women hide their financial situation before talking about marriage. This woman is still hiding the fact. You know that she is not to be trusted.
This is quite shocking, but we can solve their financial problems for them. Everyone has one or two flaws they want to hide. You have to let some things go if you want to live in this world.
Father, do you realize what you are saying? You are saying all the wrong things and calling it advice. I am very sad to see that you've lost your good judgment.
I've not lost my judgment. Sarah-kun was recommended by Glam-kun. I trust that she is a good woman. Sarah-kun may have some problems, but we can still accept her. Glam-kun is so worried about her that she barely sleeps at night.
So eventually... so in the end, all you care about is that your girlfriend is happy?
Of course, I know that you're not fond of Glam-kun, but you didn't like any of the women I've been with. It is nothing new. Anyways, I wish you'd respect my opinion regarding this marriage.
God. Father, I understand why you are acting like this.
Understand?
As you've said, I have never liked the women you've met. Because I knew that they were never truthful to me. They always wanted something from me. So I could never understand the relationships you so desired. It all seemed like making a business deal to me. But I respected that you are different from me, so I have never said anything about who you are with. But I've realized something recently. After meeting someone...
You mean you are seeing another woman?
I realized what it feels like to have your heart filled up after being with her. Thanks to her, I've understood what you are like when you're with someone. A beautiful woman who understands me and cheers for me, wanting to give her all the love and care I have. And also being irrational and stubborn, being blinded by love, just like you are now.
That doesn't sound too good. And why didn't you tell me if you were seeing someone?
I plan to tell you in time. And the things I'm about to say now, please consider them words of truth from a loving son to his father.
What more do you have to say?
Most of the women you've chosen were never ready to truly love you. They were only busy trying to sate their greed.
There were people like that in my past, but Glam-kun is different.
You were always blinded, every single time. That is your weakness. Glam-choi, Sarah, both women are no different from the women you've met until now.
Glam-kun is not like that. All she does is worry about you. Besides, Sarah-kun is polite and bright. The more you see them, the more you'll realize they are different.
No, they are not. And you are simply being so irrational that you can't accept the evidence that's right in front of your eyes.
Hasn't it occurred to you that you're only rejecting Sarah-kun because you love someone else?
I don't know. At least she doesn't try to trick me or do things behind my back, so I haven't thought about it. When I was upset over losing my cat, Sarah shamelessly brought a fake photo of my cat to act as if she had found her.
I never heard of that.
Besides, she went to Assistant Kang's home to ask them about me. You don't know this, but apparently Glam was with her.
Glam-kun?
The information I have was easy to acquire. If you continue to insist on your precious Sarah-kun, then I will make my move as well. I will give you all the evidence I find, showing how greedy and ambitious those women are, until you accept the truth. It will be a waste of time on my part, but my relationship with you is important.
Stop now! You are insulting me by talking like this!
It is the same for me. It's very sad that you can't understand how I feel.
Sad?
I no longer wish to fight with you about such a pointless subject. Can you not understand how I feel?
Jumin-kun, it's very unlike you to say that.
Father, if you feel my sincerity, please accept my suggestion. Please stop insisting on this marriage so that I don't have to dig more up on Sarah, and let me be in peace. As your son, I only wish for this horrible situation to end. And please take your time to be more objective about the situation. I'm begging you, Father.
Well, alright. I won't mention Sarah-kun again, but don't say anything about the woman you're seeing now.
All right. I suppose that is the best you can do.
I'm sorry. Regardless of what's happened, I feel I've upset you.
I'm fine. I understand how much you care for Glam.
Yes, still, I see that this has been very hard for you to express your emotions like that. Still, I see that this has been very hard for you to express your emotions like that. I will think more about it. Let's stop the talk for now. I should be going back.
All right. Please take my father back, Chief Security. And please tell Assistant Kang to come in. And I'd like for all the bodyguards to give us some privacy.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, this way, sir. Mr. Han, did the talk go well?
It's not over for good, but those women won't be able to manipulate my father for the time being. It's Travis.
Hey, Travis!
Glam must have more influence on him than I thought. I was a bit surprised.
All right. Will you need all the information I've managed to find?
Yes, I should at least know about it, so send them to me.
Yes, all right. And I have something to tell you.
What is it?
They found Elizabeth.
Really? I'm glad to hear that.
Yusung is with her right now.
All right.
Should we go to Yusung's house right now?
No. She's in good hands. Just make sure she doesn't run away again.
What? You don't want to bring her home?
I said I want to give her back to V.
Still, you don't want to see her?
I feel like I'll have useless thoughts if I see her. It's a bit complicated.
But still,
Assistant Kang,
yes.
I ignored your efforts when you were doing your research. But it helped. I admit I was wrong. I apologize. It must have been very difficult for you to find all of that. Thank you. Then I'll get going.
Difficult? Thank you? Poor Jamie. It's June.
I don't know any more songs from 15.
Do 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 do
Oh
do
my God.
do 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 do. I want to ride my chocobo all day. Da 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 da. Hello?
It's
What? What? Can't get it out of my head. I'm not Prompto. Where's Isami when we need her?
It's me. I have good news to tell you.
Oh,
I did class with my father a bit.
class?
Clash!
I did clash with my father a bit, but we did manage to end this situation. I'm so glad. I'm actually quite amazed right now. I just realized how much I changed while talking to him. He seemed surprised at my change too. I never believed that people can change, but I have changed so much inside these past few days with you than I have ever in my whole life. Finally, I feel like the door to my heart is open. Kingdom Hearts!
Okay, so yes.
I now know, for the first time, how to not ignore my emotions and face them. You've taught me something no one has ever told me about. I've had many women in my life. My father's many girlfriends, those interested in me, and my mother. But no one told me how I should express my emotions. And they were too busy revealing their emotions to me. Come to think of it, I think I was sick of that. So I just treated them as useless information. Even though I ignored people's emotions and stayed distant, I was very satisfied at how efficient work went. I convinced myself that this was 10 times more important than emotions. So I had forgotten what it feels like to be connected to another person. After meeting you, I felt the desire to be connected for the first time. I wanted to share my emotion with you and express it. Talking about this makes me want to go home so bad. I want to see you.
I want to see you too, Jim.
Yes. Thank you for being honest. That's not something you say in that situation.
I guess it is in Korea.
I will have you in a completely different way than how I have had other things in my life.
Okay.
It will be warm but complete, kind but fierce. I will have your everything, your philosophy, your thoughts, from your head to your toe.
You're getting creepy again.
I want to know more about your world. I want to know everything about you. Gosh, I should drink some wine. That won't bother my work, though. I'll try to go home as fast as I can today. I think I should say the rest face to face. Wait for me at home, my princess.
Well, at least you didn't say the other thing.
My goddess.
I will end you. Okay.
Hello. Did the meeting go well?
Yes, the meeting went extraordinarily well. The marriage hasn't been called off completely, but I'm sure Mr. Chairman no longer trusts Sarah completely. To add, I told Mr. Hahn the good news that we found Elizabeth, but he doesn't seem to want to bring her home. I don't know what to tell you, Sung. I know. I should talk to him. I apologize. I couldn't help. I plan to talk about this with Mr. Hahn if possible. And this isn't really related, but perhaps it's because I haven't seen Mr. Hahn in the office the last couple of days, but he's changed a bit. How should I put it?
He's gone all sentimental, hasn't he?
Well, no. Rather, he seems more expressive than before. That Mr. Hahn!
Jimin! I heard that the meeting went well.
Kage, here you are. I'm about to leave soon, so will you wait?
Mr. Hahn.
Yes, Assistant Kang.
We've talked about this before, but I'd like to discuss where Elizabeth III will be staying
Let's
from
talk
now on.
about that later.
Later when?
Wait, Assistant Kang. I forgot to tell you something.
Yes.
You've worked so hard doing all that research, so I want to give you a holiday.
What? Are you high?
Give me the dates you want. Think about it and tell me. I have to go.
Uh,
I have to visit a couple of places for work before going home, so I'm leaving now. Kage, I miss you so much I can't stand it.
I miss you too.
Just wait a bit more. I have to visit a couple of places, but I'll be there as soon as I can. Thinking of seeing you at home makes me excited. Then excuse me.
What? Am I dreaming? Holiday? Congrats! Thank you. Is this a dream? Mr. Hahn thanked me after the meeting earlier. That was shocking enough, but a holiday? Do you think he feels bad about closing the door on me last night? No, Mr. Hahn isn't the type to remember those things. Is this for real? Am I being punked or something? That's a really old reference, but okay. Because that show's not on MTV anymore. It's for real! Makes me so happy to see him be nice to you. I'm suddenly feeling so happy. I guess you can say I've gotten his approval. I wanted to go travel abroad if I get days off. So if this is a dream, I plan to go for... I'll go plan my trip before I wake up. Now that Mr. Hahn has changed for the good, you will hear good news soon. Then please excuse me. Bye.
Whoa. Jae-hee? Holiday?
I think Jimin's warming up now.
No way. Is Juman Han finally becoming an adult?
Fuck you, Zed.
But, why is he ignoring his cat? He should take back his cat and send Kage home. He had that furball in his arms. Even when it tortured me at the last party.
I'll talk about that with Jimin.
Yeah, make sure the cat goes back there, and you get out. If I think about how he totally locked you inside that house, I get so worried I wake up from my sleep. You always have to be careful, okay? Come to think of it, he totally found that cat because of me, so I hope he doesn't forget to thank me this time. Ben? Shen? Sen? You sung? What's with all the typos? Oh, so tired.
Yusan, did Elizabeth get home safe?
Yes, she did. I did as well. No one cares about you. But Human's not taking his cat back. What is this? My whole room is being covered in cat hair.
Oh my god.
Seriously, it's horrible just thinking about it. You should be thankful that you're not allergic. If I were you, I'd have been shipped off to the ER already. Plus, cat food is so expensive. And she keeps crying. Meow.
Should I send you the cat food? Should I send you the cat food Juman has?
Meow. Can he just take her back? I agree. It seems to be the best option. I understand that you are suffering because of that furball. That's that. How's Seven? Oh, he brought me home. And I haven't heard from her since. Huh? He told me he'd explain what went on, but then he's not picking up his cat calls. And he did seem really serious ever since we was on our way back.
What really happened?
So you guys didn't come right after catching the cat? Something did happen, but... Oh. Ugh. What the hell is it? Just tell me the gist of it. I'm getting worried about Seven. I'll just talk about it, okay? We met some strange man there. Who? I don't know. I've never seen him before, but he knew about AFR and Jimin. He seemed a bit dangerous, but Seven told me to run to the car, so I did. I drove the car and I picked him up, and after that his face was like gone. And because I stole your face.
Oh, that was supposed to say stone.
His face was like a stone soldier of stone.
It must have been someone Seven knows.
Eh? He met someone he knows in the mountains? Seriously, what is he doing and not catching the hacker? Where did he take you? That's not it. It's related with the hack, Miller. I really don't know if I can talk about this. You're not saying that strange man is the hacker, are you? No! It's a secret and I feel like I blabbed about everything! I did kinda guess that too. I don't know the details for retails though. But I don't understand how that furball ended up there. Me too. You son. Yeah. All these questions remind me of Sherlocking Bones. Sherlocking the detective? Right now? Yes. They say that there's nothing he can't solve. His grandfather's. Anyways. His whole family has been detectives. Apparently, he's the best guy regarding suspicious people. Tell Seven to hire him instead of putting his life in danger.
But Seven himself is kind of suspicious when you think about it. If a suspicious person tells the expert of suspicious people to find a suspicious person, he might investigate on Seven instead.
What are you saying?
So a suspicious person is asking a suspicious expert of finding suspicious people to find a suspicious person and make a suspicious discovery about a suspicious...
Stop it! Hey, I just wanted to see that guy in person. Why is that so hard?
Then, should we invite him to the party? Not the suspicious guy. The suspicious guy finder. We invite him to the party. As he's seeming pretty famous, based on what you just said, so if we invite him...
Oh, good idea. Kage, what do you think?
I think it's a good idea. I'm sure there are people who want his help.
At the party?
Okay, then I'll contact him.
But what can you believe that the party is only 1, 2, 4? What comes after 2 again?
It's 2 days, you said. The party's 2 days away.
2 days away! Wow! I feel like I'm dreaming! Yeah, right. I wish I were dreaming. And Elizabeth came back safe, like a miracle, in a sports movie.
But some...
What?
But someone hasn't come back yet, Kage.
You don't have to worry about me. I trust the Juman will let me go soon.
Kage, you believe that crap secret thing? Ugh.
It's really effective! See, Elizabeth came back!
That's all because of my psychic dream.
Hey, prayers work too.
But yeah, whatever. But what the hell did Jumin do for this party?
Human? I'm sorry to say this, but I don't think he's done anything to help. All this time. Zippy.
You guys are assholes.
What can you expect from a guy who only cares about himself?
Yeah. I wish he'd send Kaganale back home.
Who?
To Kage. And take Elizabeth back soon.
I know.
But there's a serious problem.
What?
The furball's been going crazy every time I move my mouse. I think she wants to eat it. And if she keeps attacking it, I might not be able to play League of Little.
That's not good. Why would Elizabeth do such a thing?
So please tell Jimin to take her back. Take the back. Take the cat. I feel like he only listens to you out of all of us. Bear, you have to be the Juman ambassador. The Juman translator.
Please don't call me that. Either of those things.
Ah, she's meowing again. Is she hungry?
But she hasn't even touched her food. You probably don't have a litter box. I don't know what's going on, but I should go. I should do my best to take care of Hare while she's her. Yeah. Just imagining it scares the crap out of me.
Just give her own space.
Her own space? Maybe I should give her an empty henna booty chips bag that's 7 gift wrapped. I doubt that'll be enough. Maybe a silk carpet will do. Anyways, I'll get going. Alright. Ugh. All of this would be solved if he just trades the cat with you.
I don't think it's that simple to Jimin.
I don't know what's so complicated about this, but I hope he stops making you uncomfortable.
He's not making me uncomfortable!
It's nice that he's giving Jae-hee a holiday, but he's changing so often these days that we can't let our 5 guards down. If you feel too stuffy, leave the window open. I should go work out and get some fresh air.
You don't have to worry about Jimin. He just needs time to sort out all the emotions he's been burying.
I don't know whether those emotions are good or bad, though. Then I'll get going. Let's talk later. Okay. Hello.
Seven, are you okay? What happened?
I'm seeing you worried about me. I'm fine. Not fine. Fine. No, not fine. I'm here. No, I'm awake. I'm not awake. I'm awake. I'm not awake. I have something to tell everyone. I think. RFA is everyone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, then I have something to tell everyone. An important announcement.
Is it related to the hacker?
You're fast. No fair. Speedy McQuickfingers. The hacker's gonna Mia.
MIA.
Oh, is that what I meant to type? The hacker's gonorrhea.
I hope not.
The hacker's gone MIA. And I don't think we need bodyguards anymore. We're past that shit. I found a way to keep them in check and they know it, but the rest I wanted to discuss with V first, but I can't reach him right now.
Does V know that you went to that place?
I'll explain that later. Whether or not he knows, it was something I had to do. And I did some research on the glamorous woman. And I found something interesting about her. You're not gonna believe this. So I sent Jae-hee an email. Well, can you believe it?
I guess.
Fuck, I messed up. So I hope that solves Jumin's problem.
Did you find something major?
Yes.
It'll definitely help Jumin and Jaehi both, and probably Kage too. That'd be nice. That'd be swell. Kage, I'd like to talk more, but I and myself think I need to take a break. Tell me if there's anything I can do.
All right, Seven. Go get some rest. You seem very tired.
Thanks for not asking me too many inquisitions. Make sure you get some rest too, Kage.
I think he meant interrogatives, but okay.
Then I'll get going. Have a good eve night.
Kage, hello. Jaehi, did you receive Seven's email? Yes, I just checked it. It was shocking. Are you gonna tell me what was in it?
She's typing.
Thanks to the information Seven gave us, it seems all issues concerning those women will be solved as well. We have to attack Lam Choi rather than Sarah if we want to convince Mr. Chairman. And Seven has done exactly that. Seven's the best at finding information. Yes, it's nothing new, but again, I'm glad that Seven is on our side. Thanks to Seven, I feel like most of our problems have been solved. Elizabeth is back as well. Once this is solved, the problems we have left are, number 1, deciding where Elizabeth will live, number 2, Kage coming safely back home, and number 3, successfully holding the party. We still have a lot of problems left to solve. But, holiday! Holiday! I'll be going on a holiday. So anything is possible. When do you think June will come home? He will go as soon as he's finished with work. Don't worry too much. I must call Mr. Han now to tell him about the hackers so that we can send away the bodyguards. And talk about you and Elizabeth. You will tell me if he mentions me, right? If you want. I don't know why that was the right answer! Then please excuse me.
Kage, how was your day?
Hello, Jimin.
That is not what I asked. It's a very happy thing to have someone greet you when you come into your house. Isn't it, though? I'd like for you to greet me every day, but I suppose we need time. I hope nothing much happened today.
No, not much. But your meeting with your father went well?
Yes, you'd know if you read the messages. But it went fairly well. He's so into that woman that he didn't change his opinion at once. But for the time being, they won't be able to manipulate him. I had to describe my feelings toward you to convince my father.
Oh.
And that helped me organize my thoughts.
Oh?
I'm a lucky man to have met someone as pure and wise as you are.
I don't think either of those things are true.
This is quite embarrassing to say, but thank you for being by my side, Kage.
I should be the one to thank you, Jimin.
You really are so special. You are warm and soft, unlike Rika. What, Rika was cold and hard?
Just wait.
The kind words that come out of those pretty lips move my heart. Ironically, at times, I don't want to do anything but rely on you. While I was away from you today, I kept remembering what you said last night about staying by my side. Every time I remembered that, I couldn't help but smile. Kage, if your heart stays with me, then perhaps we can be physically apart.
Yes, I think it's time for me to go back to preparing for the party.
Yes. The party is important for everyone. Things are going well with my father, and Seven says the hacker issue is solved, so I no longer have any excuse to keep you here. I don't want to let you go, but I shouldn't be a child any longer. I'll have to be an adult in loving you, if I don't want to shame my father. I'll make sure you can go home safely first thing in the morning. I'm sorry I've kept you here so long.
Thank you. We'll be able to meet each other soon, so don't be so sad.
We'll see each other at the party, so no need to be sad. Even though you're going back tomorrow, please let me know if there's anything I can help you with regarding the party.
What do you plan to do about Elizabeth? Should you bring her back?
For now, I plan to return Elizabeth III to V at the party. I was a bad owner. I never treated her like a normal cat. To be honest, I'm too ashamed to take care of her now.
So let me take care of her.
I want her to be loved as a true cat from now on. And there's another problem.
I think Elizabeth will be most happy by your side.
Do you think so? But I still remember her eyes when she looked at me. She always had her eyes wide open, never had a lot of expression, so I can't be sure that she was ever happy. I'll think about it again since you've said that. Kage, it's time to go to bed soon. I want this to be a special night, but I plan to keep my control. I know the best harvest period.
Please don't word it like that. That's weird.
I know when to reap what I have sown.
Stop it! That makes it sound like I am your child. And that's even weirder.
I know when to pluck the fruit from the tree I have planted.
Human! You cannot change the way you say that because it will still sound creepy.
The more
I'm so done with this route. I got you 7 now, he's goofy.
the more I think about how this is our last night, the more juicy the fruit seems.
That sounds like something Akira Dubs would write.
What?
That's the anime ASMR guy that I listen to. I love him and he's really talented and he does Juman stuff. But his writing needs work.
So today, trying to keep... I don't think you're the one that needs to be saying that, June. So today, try to keep a conservative mind. If I see the tiniest bit of opening, I'll try to own you completely. I'm all in or all out, or both at the same time, so please.
Okay, I'll just stay quietly by your side, and there will be none of that. Let's pretend this is like the first time I stayed at Hana's house.
Awkward.
We were both so nervous.
Thank you.
So good.
You know how to make me happy. Then, shall we go to bed, my angel?
These pet names.
My queen?
No!
My empress?
Now I'm just
My-
meet Sudo.
My pet?
Okay, let's stop looking. I'll put Neosporin on it before we go to bed. Leave it alone.
Red Freak! Oh, don't type out your sneeze! You're not even allergic!
Yeah, why would you do that to Zen?
Yeah, Kage, what did I do? I'm experiencing a miracle right now, where cat hair is coming out my ears, my nose, and mouth.
Hearing you say that makes me want to sneeze. Oh! You gave up trying to be sexy long ago, haven't you?
What the fuck was that?
What are you doing?
Elizabeth licked my hand.
Oh, come on. Must be nice.
No, it's not!
Of course it's not. I'm getting goosebumps.
It feels as if some wet sandpaper just brushed my hand.
Don't describe
That bad. Shut up.
Don't describe the feeling!
But Elizabeth, I think she's missing Jimin.
Who cares? Ugh.
She might. Maybe that's her way of expressing it.
If that's so, I feel bad for her.
You feel bad for her now?
Yeah, she can't even talk about it.
Don't ever think about bringing that furball to the party.
I should give her to Jimin at the party.
What did I just say?
I have to live first.
Dude! Seriously, no! Don't bring her!
I'm going to give her to him, regardless of whether he likes it or not.
Jesus Christ, just go to his house yourself and give her to him. Don't bring her to the party.
Yeah.
Elizabeth must be so stressed out, too.
Yeah.
Now you're caring about the cat too.
Of course! The more stressed it is, the more hair it'll spit out.
That's not
Yeah.
how it works.
It can't be Kage 7. It can be Kage 7, Juman, or Jaeki. I just want someone to take this cat away.
I haven't seen you suffering this much in a while.
I want her to be back in Juman's arms.
That's the best thing to happen. I wish Jubin would listen to Kage. What?
She broke my plate.
What? The cat? Yes, the cat! What else? Clean up your place. It's dangerous with an animal around.
My God, now I'm getting lectured.
How did Juman take care of her until now?
I bet all he did was play with that furball. And others took care of all the accidents she caused. I had to take care of everything myself. I guess that cat is running around the whole place.
Juman described her as a really gentle cat. What do you think happened? I should go clean up the plates. Please. Someone take her away from me. Help!
Go ahead. If someone comes here, I'll ask for you.
Thanks, Sen.
I'll talk to Juman again, too.
Thank you. If the talk goes well, I hope he comes straight away to take her. I'll be off to hell now.
Still, thanks to the cat, he's not playing games.
That's pretty cool. Cat therapy.
Yeah. I'm sure he's suffering, but still. But the cat's a problem too. But when is he planning to let you go? He hasn't mentioned anything.
He's letting me leave tomorrow. Don't worry.
I'm really glad to hear that. Really. The party's just around the corner, so you should go home and rest up. That guy. I'd be able to guess what he's thinking if he at least comes here for a chat. But he just came to give Jaehy days off! I feel like he's getting weirder and weirder. I should go take a shower and get ready for bed.
Good night.
Kage. Hope you come home safely tomorrow. Have a good night.
I'm not
Yes?
going to your home.
Dream of me in the shower.
Ew. And from there, we're gonna stop for the night.
Ugh.
Hana sounds like his voice needs a break. So, we'll see you all tomorrow for more Undertale. And we'll see you next week for more Mystic Messenger.
Indeed.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.